Welcome to SMT Music News number 13, my lucky number. As usual, all sorts of things in this one, but first of all, let's cross to Shauna O'Donnell from Muon Magazine in Los Angeles for her updates.
Hey guys, this is Shauna O'Donnell and you're watching SMT Music News. So guys, I wanted to tell you about this band that's in Memphis, Tennessee. They're really super cool. They're called Crushing Juliet, and I've been kind of noticing they've been putting a lot of dates up on their pages, so it'd be really cool if you guys to go to their pages and see if there's a show that you can go to. They actually have a CD out, and it's called Broken Cadillac. Crushing Juliet, Broken Cadillac. Really cool band, really good rock band, and if you guys don't mind, check them out. Something really cool that I got to do yesterday was I got to go into the studio and listen to Linkin Park's latest record. All I can tell you guys is that it is really, really good. I'm really excited about it because for me, it's a little bit of old school Linkin Park and with the new stuff kind of mixed in together. But it's great. I mean, I loved quite a few of the tracks. And in other Linkin Park news, the Honda Civic Tour has announced that co-headliners Linkin Park and Incubus, with support with Mute Math, will be playing the Home Depot Center in Los Angeles on Saturday, September 8th. Tickets went on sale through Ticketmaster on May 12th. For news and pre-sale, go to www.linkinpark.com and check it out. Okay guys, this is something that's really kind of cool. I'm a big Mark Tremonti fan. And so he's doing a project where he's kind of going out solo, and he's actually going to sing for the first time. Mark Tremonti, best known for his guitar playing and songwriting with Alter Bridge and Creed, takes the microphone for the first time and unleashes another hit with You Waste Your Time. The song is the debut single from Mark's first ever solo project, being released under the name Tremonti, and hits number 10 on the charts just one day after being released on iTunes. The song has already gotten early plays at radio just days after being serviced and further demonstrates Tremonti is a force to be reckoned with. A performance video for the single will be available in the coming weeks. Mark Tremonti is the Grammy Award-winning guitarist and songwriter known for his work in multi-platinum rock juggernaut Creed and with the critically acclaimed fan favorite Alter Bridge. Having sold over 40 million records worldwide, this is the man behind massive hits like My Own Prison, Higher, and Isolation, just to name a few. His sound is recognizable and has garnered him loyal fan base worldwide. To see more about what Mark's doing, go to www.tremontiproject.com. So another fun thing that I got to do recently was I got to interview Alice Cooper, and I'm telling you what an honor that was. That man is incredibly talented. He's also the coolest dude I've ever met via phone. And I hope I get to meet him one day because that would be incredible. But anyway, the thing that's going on with Alice is that he has a cameo appearance in that new movie, Dark Shadows. And so I'm like really, really excited to see this movie. And on another note, I got to go to a Q&A with Danny Elfman, and how this all ties in is Danny Elfman is the one that wrote the score for the movie. It's actually a really, really cool CD. It's the original score for Dark Shadows, and it is music by Danny Elfman. So you guys need to check that out. Really, really cool. And actually, it's in theaters now. If you guys go and check out the movie, I can't wait to see it. I was going to go today, but I'm kind of weird about going to shows on the first day because, you know, that's a little crowded for me. But in other news that relates to Alice Cooper, this is really, really cool. Remember the band Eve to Adam that I've talked to you guys about? Well, they are releasing a new song called School's Out. And as you all know, that is an Alice Cooper cover. Queens, New York hard rock band Eve to Adam have just announced their next single will be a cover of legendary Alice Cooper's 1972 hit School's Out. The band recently recorded the track and filmed a teaser video at Voodoo Studios in Long Island during a 2-week break from the national tour with Creed. Eve to Adam will be doing a live chat with fans on Ustream on Tuesday, May 15th at 6 p.m. PST, before their show with Creed at the Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles. Be sure to tune in to ask the band your questions and keep an eye out for the new track coming soon. For the latest news on Eve to Adam, www.eve2adam.com. You guys remember that band that I've been working with, Kill Your Name? They've been progressing quite steadily, and the cool thing about it is that they just released their latest video for December Bloom. So you guys need to definitely go to their YouTube page and check it out. It is an incredible video, and they're an incredible band. I see big things happening for this band in the coming years. Also, you guys, the band Crashing Broadway, they just put up a whole bunch of dates on their page. Please be sure and check those out at facebook.com/Crashing Broadway. So I'm here with Kill Your Name. Guys, support your local music. Go out and see a show, buy some CDs, and say goodbye, guys.
Bye. Check out Kill Your Name.
Steel Panther are touring Australia later this year. Check the SMT website for details, scarredtv.com. Now, for those in Australia who aren't aware of Steel Panther, we'll give you a little bit of a look at some interviews that Steph's done from Steph's Rock Show with Michael Starr and with Satchel. And yeah, get ready for Steel Panther hitting Australia with balls out.
Hey, what's up? It's Steph from Steph's Rock Show, and you're watching SMT Music News.
Did you hear about the new Steel Panther record?
Balls out?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hi. Sorry, we're back with Stefanie's Rock Show right now. Monster Energy.
Wait, go back again.
Oh, okay, sorry. But we really have to do this interview really quick. We've got Michael Starr of Steel Panther, and thank you for coming on the show.
It's good to be here. It felt really good.
It's really good to be here.
It felt good to do an interview with someone who really puts their mouth in the metal, if you know what I'm talking about.
I really know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So we're going to talk about the biggest 80s sensation ever. They fucked your mother and your daughter. They're just huge right now. They lead to your
Sometimes we even fuck grandmas. It's so weird because we have like lineage packages that we're selling right now. You can get front row VIP passes for your grandmother, your mom, and your daughter, or your, whichever way it works out. And you can come backstage and we can have the sexual lineage. It's awesome. It's a family tree rooted in sex, drugs, and heavy metal.
You should check it out. Your MySpace is myspace.com/Steel Panther?
No, it's myspace.com/Steel Panther kicksass.com all over your face.
So hot. You can Google it and find it. So, are you jealous or upset at all that it seems like a lot of bands have been copying your style and dressing like you guys and sounding like you guys? Kind of set the bar.
No, because that's what we're doing. We're copying people from the 80s. So everyone's just doing it too. It's fun. You know what? It's awesome because the more people that are doing it, that means the more people are playing heavy metal. And that's our whole, that's what we stand for.
The more people that are into it and everything.
Yeah, dude, our fucking deal is to bring heavy metal back. You know that.
Yeah, love it.
I mean, you've been rocking out to our balls for years. This girl
in my mouth and on stage.
Yeah,
they're
that's
awesome.
Fucking awesome. When you think about how many people are influenced by heavy metal, it's amazing. And you know what's weird? It's everyone, even you, the video camera girl, has a little bit of heavy metal in them. And sometimes they don't even know it. And all it takes is like a good fuck by a heavy metal lead singer or a Steel Panther show.
You've already been with Europe with Motley Crue, Def Leppard. You've been all over this freaking place.
We just headlined in Europe and got back a week ago.
How do you do this? How do you keep going?
A lot of cocaine.
Just the blow.
It's
Bitches and blow is the B&B. Not a bed and breakfast.
There we go.
Sexy. I like it. You can
It's
put
this
it in
stuff.
The mic. Cokes are you going to get money right now? Are
You know-
getting
Well, I know, actually, I'm not.
Okay,
you can
Cokes
block
are
that out.
Natural because I might have to blur it out. Or you're
It's
gonna
great
get
for
10 grand.
burping, though. And it's not quite as good as fizzy lifting drinks, if you know what those are. But you know what? We had a great time in Europe. It was awesome. What was the question? I can't remember.
Well, you're going back to Europe. Are you ready for it? Oh, shut up. No, but like you guys have been with Motley Crue and Def Leppard. You're now headlining. You're just huge. You guys are all over the fucking place. Are you excited about Houston and Europe? Like you're going from place to place.
Houston always kicks ass. We love it here.
Yeah.
Texas. We do Dallas and Houston usually. I think we've done Austin too, but everywhere we play, the fans that get what we do, we fucking love them.
If I have sex with your friend Melanie, don't act like it's some kind of felony.
Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards in the UK. They're coming up in June, and nominated is Nick Kai. So let's all vote for Nick Kai.
We have a big award show called the Golden Gods in London in June of this year. They have a category, it's called Metal as Fuck. The nominees include Five Finger Death Punch, Anthrax, and this kid here, 11-year-old Nick Kai.
One of the bands I was telling you about, Odyssey from Sweden, have just let out a new video clip. I loved the last one, Wicked Witch. Let's have a bit of a look at the new one. Brisbane, Australia, a band from there called Love Hate Rebellion just let out a great clip, and it's called Suspender Boys. Let's have a bit of a look at this one, and we have an interview lined up to do with Love Hate Rebellion. I was in Jeff Martin's studio the other day with he and Kimberley Lysons, who Jeff Martin is producing, and what a talent. Yeah, really knocked out by the material that they're working on, and as Jeff says, you're going to be hearing a lot of Kimberley Lysons. The album is shaping up exceptionally well. Let's have a little bit of a look of some of the things we captured in the studio and a few things that Jeff and Kimberley have to say.
That burning sound surrounds my soul.
Awesome. As far as the schematic of Kimberley and I working together, what I get from her is she sends me demos of basically just her vocals, and like she's explained, you know, probably a looping pedal with her harmonies and all that, right? So I'm just getting, as far as my production thing is concerned, I'm getting a blank canvas, because I get the melody, which is the most incredible thing that a producer can ask for, and then nothing. And then I get to create all this sound, like the soundscape around her vocals, and I get to interpret her, like the poetics and the melody and the influences that are influencing the melody and her vocal melody. So when it comes into like the Celtic and the Indian, you know, even sometimes there's Middle Eastern and like bluegrass, whatever, I'm a kid in a candy store. I've got all the tools and all the ways and means to make all of her things happen in the studio, and it's a dream come true to work with an artist like this.
One of the things I was scared about in collaborating or being produced was that perhaps the original integrity of the ideas or the energy in the songs would be compromised for what the producer would assume the market would need, or that sort of thing. And so that's something that's really scared me from that concept. But one of the amazing things about Jeff has been that he has just not only maintained the integrity, the original integrity or the original purpose of the song, but he's somehow intuitively connected with I don't know, the path of the song or the story of the song, and it is unfolded. I mean, it's exactly what I would have wanted, but so much more as well. Hi, this is Kimberley doing Lysons, and you're watching SMT.
In LA, the Los Angeles Film Festival, LA Film Festival, is coming up in June. Some great things coming out in that one. I hear Johnny Coffin's got something very good coming out in that one as well. I'm looking at being in LA around that period and hope to catch up with a few friends and a few people at the LA Film Festival. Grog rocks, die so fluid. Has some great news. I was having a bit of a chat with her the other day. We have an interview coming up, should be up very shortly, and there's some great news coming out for Grog Rocks and Die So Fluid.
Tell me, my familiar, should I dare to go?
Emily Lazar, September Mourning. The album Melancholia is out on May 18. We've just put up the part 2 of the feature on Emily Lazar. Make sure that you check it out on the channel. I was lucky enough to get a copy of the album from Repo Records in Germany, which I've had a very good listen to, and all I can say is that Emily's a genius. It's as she says in her interview, it's a multi-platform project. I have a hard time picking which is my favourite song. I like Lost Angels and Crimson Skies, another one of my favourite ones. I can see that there's a lot of tracks that will do really well on radio.
I wanted to get something out to the fans because it's been like 2.5 years and people are like, where's your music? How can I find your music? And so we decided to like let it leak and just put it out there. So it'll be nice to have it out there. May 18th. The album drops in Germany and Russia, and it's on Repo Records, and it's available as an import on bestbuy.com if you live in the United States. You can import it from pretty much anywhere off of poponaut.com or bestbuy.com.
XAD. As we know, XAD and Vicky Lovecat are touring in Europe very shortly. Check the net for details on the Tales of Perversion tour. XAD are also releasing a new film clip called Mary Turns to Gold, and they're releasing that exclusively on Scar TV on May 26th, and we're releasing that around midnight at the same time as they do a big feature in one of the clubs over there. So here's a little bit of the interview of what Ted from XAD had to say.
Well, the Tales of Perversion was basically me and Jasmine. We talked a lot about what we wanted for this tour and what we wanted out of it. And in the beginning, we were more like kind of political with the Occupy movement and everything. And since we're always broke, and she even has a song about it called Unemployed in Amsterdam. And basically, we wanted to do something that was interesting, but then we realized that why not do what both bands are about, and that's coming to a show, having some really good old dirty fun. And we are gonna be surprised, and well, like I said, when we discussed it, me and Jazzy, was that we maybe not controversial, but at least very much adult fun. And we are two bands spun out of Amsterdam. We met in Red Light District. You can't ignore all the relationships to sex, drugs, and alcohol. I'm doing a lot with XAD and for bringing the rock scene as an attractive point in Amsterdam. And I feel the past 3 months, the bands who are around in Amsterdam, Haarlem, and North Holland are succeeding to create heat and buzz. Yes, the 26th of May, we're releasing a video for our single that's been out since the 29th of February. It's called Mary Turns to Gold. And we will have a worldwide release on Scar TV. SMT Music News is going to have it the first thing, and it's going to be 5 minutes to midnight, the 26th of May, and it's a Saturday.
Shauna O'Donnell was lucky enough to be hanging out with the guys from the Sammus Theory in San Diego the other night. Here's a bit of the interview that Shauna did with the Sammus Theory in San Diego.
We're here in San Diego with the Sammus Theory.
Hi.
Woo!
Right.
When did it come so easy? Predatory imbeciles. I like to know where they found you.
All right, we're here in San Diego because the Sammus Theory is getting ready to take the stage at the Jumping Turtle tonight. So you guys, how's the tour been going so far?
Good. It's been going really well. The shows have been bigger this year than ever before, so doing awesome.
How the crowd's been?
Big.
Getting bigger?
Yeah, always. Always getting bigger.
Bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's doing the thing it should be doing right now, which is awesome. So.
That's so cool. So tomorrow marks the end of the tour, this leg of the tour actually, in Phoenix. What comes after that?
We're taking 3.5 weeks off, and then we go back out, and we're hitting the Midwest and the East Coast starting June 1st for 2.5 months.
Very, very cool. And also, you guys got a new bass player, Brent. Introduce yourself.
What's up? Brent.
Show everybody a little bit about what you do.
I slap the bass, man.
Yeah, you gotta go up higher.
You gotta go higher, man.
That's how you say
it. Slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass.
All right, you guys. So it's been a little over a year since since your last album. So what's going on as far as like, are you writing new music, new material? What do you have going on in that department?
We're gonna take the break over the holidays. We're gonna hang out with family, and then we're gonna write some new music. So that's what we're doing.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Working on new music over the holidays, so
Cool.
yeah.
So a new album will be out like what?
Next year.
Next year, 2013?
Yeah.
That is next year, right?
If the world is still here.
No, we can't have any guarantees on that, you know, I mean.
Okay, we got a shelter. We're gonna dig ourselves deep and write some music, and then we'll come back and play the jazz.
But you're gonna put me in a shelter with you then, right?
You want me?
All right, guys. Well, I wish you guys a good show tonight, and I will see you a little bit later. And
Sweet.
have a good show.
For your time, I promise you, the end is near.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the redesign of the website, www.scarredtv.com. So, as you know, Scarred TV, that's Scarred Music TV, SMT, Global Entertainment News. This is Steve Coon. You're watching SMT. See you next week.
Hello, Vegas. Give me $100 on red. Stop! All right, I'll send you a check.